And this is certainly one of them, the Europa League, a competition that brings out the best in Sevilla. Record six-time winners, 4 of those in the last 9 years, most recently in 2020. PSV's only success came back in 1978. And while they will start this tie as underdogs, Ruud van Nistelrooy has a side capable of punching above their weight, as Arsenal found out in Eindhoven during the group stage. Alongside me for this, the former Liverpool...
This tie over the 2 legs, so this is a big game tonight, especially for Sevilla at home.
It's De Jong was thinking there. Oliver Torres, Jesus Navas, and En-Nesyri! Perfect end to the first half for San Pauli and Sevilla. They have the breakthrough, and it's the man in form, En-Nesyri. Who had that night? They were brilliant. Into a Campos who hit it on the turn! Brilliant! What about that? Fresh on at half-time. He's not had too many touches. Into the box it goes again. Oh, lovely back heel! Brilliant goal! Oh, Sevilla are flying now! It's Gudel with the third, and they're starting to run away with this. Well, how they're loving having the Europa League back here. Former winner of the competition came on at half-time, Campos.
Hello everyone, Europa League specialists Sevilla are sitting pretty with a 3-0 lead to protect, while PSV Eindhoven must become only the second team in the competition's history to overturn such a deficit if they're to keep. And Marko Dimitrovic, the 31-year-old who's played 10 times this season, including twice in the Champions League, comes in following the warm-up. Dimitrovic in goal then for Sevilla. Good battling away, and a goal for Luuk de Jong against his former club. At last a measure of reward for PSV Eindhoven. Still a long way. Almost over the line. PSV making them work for it. De Jong with a header down. Simons, Fabio Silva, 3-2. This time it will count. Been beaten by 3-2 on aggregate. A chaotic finish, but an exciting one nonetheless.
It's a night that sees Turkish side Fenerbahce trying to repeat the feat of their greatest ever triumph on the continental stage as they come to Spain to take on Sevilla in the Europa League's round of 16. 2008 saw the Yellow Canaries topple the side from northern Spain to move into the final 8 of that year's Champions League. But the last checks from the officials before we can get underway. And we do get Hill against the Croatian, who just feeds it off. It's well struck, and it's taken a deflection that's bamboozled the keeper, and the substitute Jordan fires Sevilla ahead. A goal that you wouldn't say after 45 minutes that they deserve, but after 55 they've been the better side to start this. Here at the Roman Sanchez Pizjuan, they might have a chance to wrap this one up here. Laid off to Lamela, and it finds a way through, and Sevilla find a second. 2 goals at 2 crucial times tonight for the Spanish side, but they have been revived in this second half, and it's another substitute on the score sheet in the Argentine. Get what what they deserve in the end as they flounder and struggle in a second half to create chances.
Sevilla arrive in Istanbul with a handy 2-goal lead, having created a tough task really ahead for their hosts, but Fenerbahce will have noted their Spanish opponents lost by exactly that scoreline in Eindhoven in the last round, and they haven't won any of their last 10 matches away from home in Europe. History and probability are against the team from Turkey, but the reality is this tie isn't in the bag yet for a Sevilla side who haven't travelled well. Well, if the game matches the atmosphere, it'll be worth it. And on video review, the officials award a penalty to Fenerbahce. For Fenerbahce. 1-0 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate, game on in Istanbul. The coolest man in the building, who shut out all the noise. And cross, Michael Oliver blows the whistle. Fenerbahce, thanks to a penalty in the 41st minute from Enner Valencia, are right back in the tie, leading.
Good evening to you, Jules, and good evening, everybody. The form book points definitely to Manchester United, but maybe the history book suggests Seville. They've knocked United out in Europe twice in recent seasons, but it would be a big surprise if they were to do it again. Of making another Spanish conquest.
Certainly is. You listen to schools, before the game with their predictions, 3-0. I just think Manchester have an opportunity this evening.
Work for him in there though. Sancho's made a lively start of the game. Now Fernandez and Sevilla scores! United ahead! Well, he's making quite an impression now. The man on loan from Bayern Munich, and that's a big goal.
It's a great goal. Obviously, you're going to check it.
Sabitza's in again here. That's two. The Austrian is running the show early on. 2-0 to Manchester United in 20 minutes.
Martial, brilliant play. Absolutely brilliant play. Big question as Sabitzer timed.
Fernando, Navas is making a run in behind it. It wasn't picked up, but they've got a goal. It came off the hair, I think. Navas sneaking in behind. That changes everything. The former Manchester City man, Jesus Navas, involved in that. Malacia went to sleep, and United now only lead 2-1. Final whistle, Manchester United now. It's not coming yet, Campos, and Enesiri with another header, deflected in, and Sevilla go level on the night. It is an absolute stunner of a finish here. Yusuf Enesiri scores for the third game running, and Manchester United are in trouble in this tie now. All square, an unlikely result. Manchester United surrender a 2-goal lead, 2 officially, anyway, own goals. We think Malacia with the first, Maguire definitely with the second one after Enesiri's header. And
the conditions help. It is a wonderful evening. Around about 27, 28 degrees. Perfect for a straight shootout, knockout one-off between Sevilla and Manchester United for a place in the Europa League semi-finals. One of the big pluses of the scrapping of the away goals rule is that it gives us some of these uncomplicated winner-takes-all matches, mini-finals before the final itself, which is now only 3 games away, and an occasion that those Sevilla supporters are more used to in recent times than any other club. 6 times winners of the Europa League. Last in profile as we get set for kick-off, and Marcel Sabitzer, who will again play in a prominent midfield role, pushing forward. He's going to have the first kick of the evening. We're level. It's 2-2 from the first leg. If we're level at the end, that was mooted as a possibility. Oh, De Gea to Maguire, and Maguire's given it away, and Sevilla are in! And Sevilla have scored! Manchester United make a massive mistake at the back. Rakitic in, and it's only just, oh, it's in, it is in! Brilliant header from Loic Bardet. It looped over De Gea, and it looped under the bar, and it is 2-0 Sevilla. De Gea, oh, that almost looked likely. Is it in? It is, and it's over. En-Nesyri's second. 3 goals Sevilla, they're on their way. League. Their work started at the end of the first leg. 2-0 down and seemingly on their way out. They've forced their way back in with help from Manchester United mistakes. And they started tonight in the same vein.
The Final Four upon us. The Europa League, a golden opportunity for a silver lining at the end of what's been a difficult season at both these clubs. Juventus chase a first European trophy since '96, but to do it they must overcome the competition's record winners. The Europa League almost always brings the best out of Sevilla. Los Rojiblancos aiming to win it for a 7th time. Competition absolutely formidable, as Max Allegri will be well aware. Italy's most decorated club against the Europa League's record win. It's a really good ball down as well. Ocampos with En-Nesyri arriving in the middle. En-Nesyri! Great finish to give Sevilla the lead. Always was likely to be the danger man for Sevilla tonight, and that's his first genuine sight of. Want to make the most of this. Danilo with the header. Oh, great chance in! Right in the end! Gatti with the goal! And it gives Juventus hope ahead of the second leg in Spain. They could not have left it any later. Surely that was the last chance, and Gatti made the most of it.
Well, quite incredible. The last play of the game.
Tonight they couldn't get Vlahovic into the game. Sevilla complaining that Gatti forward from the back to great effect for Juventus. They can celebrate at the end. Welcome back, everyone. This is an atmosphere to rival anything in Europe. It is fervent in Seville. Excitement mixed with expectation. Whatever the age, this is mesmerising, really, what we're seeing inside this stadium tonight. They do it so well on the big European nights. They're so used to success in this competition. Every single time they've made the final, they have won it, Sevilla. Can they reach a 7th tonight? At the end of what has been a testing, a difficult season, not just for this club, but for the team that they meet tonight as well. Juventus. Bar said at yesterday's media briefing that seeing so many reporters in front of him underline that this is one of the most important games of his career. The stage is set, the atmosphere, Clive Allen, is absolutely electric.
Absolutely incredible.
Rabiot, Vlahovic, chance to get his shot off! Oh, what a finish!
That's why he's been introduced. That is a sensational finish from Vlahovic.
What an impact from the substitute! Chiesa lost it though. Illing Jr. with the challenge. Suso wriggles away, gets his shot off! What an equaliser from Suso! The substitutes are making the difference for both sides. Fabulous goal, all square.
Thunderous shot from Suso. Juventus just absolutely first-class performance in that respect.
Brian Hill goes on the outside this time. His crossing was good, and so was the header. It's brilliant. It's Lamela, and Sevilla are doing it again in the Europa League. You can never, ever rule them out in this competition. They've turned it all around. Yet another European final for Sevilla. A 7th Europa League title firmly in their sights. Lamela has sent them to Budapest.
Thank you very much indeed, Reshman, and good evening, everybody. Teams from two of the most beautiful cities in Europe, Rome and Seville, meeting here beside the river Danube in another stunning destination, Budapest. The clash of the team who've never lost a European final, Sevilla, and the manager who's never lost one, Jose Mourinho. Mourinho, who tonight bids to become, out on his own, the most decorated.
They'll be a little bit more offensive, but many subplots, Ian. Sevilla 11th in the league, Roma 6th, but actually Sevilla in better form. For one, it's okay.
Rakitic didn't think it was, but here's Dybala with an opportunity, and there's the goal for Roma. Back from injury, gambled with tonight, clinical finish.
He's back, and he's back with a bang. Paulo Dybala. Roma win the ball back.
With the layoff. Rakitic wide to Jesus Navas, early ball in, an opportunity and a goal. Sevilla are level. The pressure pays. It's 1-1. Ocampos celebrates with the Sevilla fans behind that goal. Lucas Ocampos to take the first one. He has scored one in this stadium in the Super Cup against Bayern Munich in the past. And scores that one nonchalantly.
Yeah, cool as you like. As you can probably see, Rakitic won.
Bono, the Sevilla goalkeeper, levels it, great penalty.
Yeah, pressure was on. Cristante.
And the scorer there as well.
Yeah, again, like Cristante, just whips it round.
Much involved. Own goal as well. Oh, and it's saved. The legs of Bono do the job. Advantage Sevilla.
Yeah, very little thought from Mancini, unfortunately.
Out against Rui Patricio. Scores. You knew he would, really.
Yeah, he's been there before, hasn't he, this fella?
Absolutely crucial, this, now. And he's made a mess of it. Off the post and out. 3-1 Sevilla lead.
And this is it, and look who's stepping up, Ian. It's Montiel.
In the Europa Cup. And he's saved! This time Montiel doesn't score. And Roma stay alive.
Pressure continues, opens his body.
Decided by the VAR, so Montiel, once again, he's off the hook to win it all for Sevilla. And this time he does! They've done it again! Magnificent 7 for Sevilla, again coming from behind, clinch it on penalties. Roma's hearts are broken. Mourinho is beaten at last in a European final. And it arrived amid plenty of drama with the retaken penalty kick. But what do you know about this business? Gonzalo Montiel has done it